This is Irontrader. This is the last call of the day. So we're going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at Amazon, AMZN. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy on the stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have the Amazon chart. Now, before we get started, CPI number came in this morning, and actually it was a lot hotter than what they were expecting, okay? Now, remember, on Friday morning at 8:30, the PPI number will come out, and we're going to see what the producers have to say about the inflation, so that's going to be very interesting. So you want to stay sharp, and then we have the rig count there at 1 o'clock. Now, we had the natural gas here that came up here today at the EIA report, and it was actually a bigger build than what was expected. Everything here is posted right at the end of this video, so everything is sitting out right out there for you. Now, Amazon got that downgrade, which makes no sense. You're going to downgrade it just before Prime. Come on, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense here. So to me, that was like a buying opportunity here. Okay, I'm long Amazon, plus I trade Amazon. Okay, here we have the old Amazon stock here. Okay, daily chart. Now you can see here where we had that low, and then now we've been putting in like a series of higher highs and higher lows here. Okay, so let's just take a look at the upside. Right now, what we're looking for is right there, 287.27. Yeah, did we get higher than that today? Yes, but so far we're closing here below it. Okay, so if we get above that, you want to go at 188.13. That was obviously today's high, okay? So then what you want to do is we'll look to the next candle up here. You're looking at 190.90. We'll come up here. You're looking at 193.95. Then we'll come up there. You're looking at 194.53. Then your big retest there at 195.37 level, okay? So that's going to be the key. Now, again, it has to close above that 21-day. Then we got a good shot at retesting here, this 195.37. Now, obviously, if you can get above that, then we just take these price channels, come right across. How easy that is right there. Okay, so you look at the high, 196.62 here. And then what we'll do is we'll come over all the way to the left of that candle, to the left of the chart, 199.84, and then your big breakout at 201.20. Now, Amazon, I still believe this is going to be the future. Plus, you got this time of the year coming up here before Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's always a good time there for Amazon also here, so always remember that. Now, downside, what you want to do is we want to look at, obviously, today's low. You're looking at 185.83 here. Then we're going to look at this 8 SMA here at 184.22. And then we have your 100-day at 183.18. And then we can just follow these candles down here. You got 182.05. You got 180.92. We'll have 180.25, and then your big boy at 179.28. That's your 50-day, and then we have your 200-day right below that at 177.59. You look at the RSI here, plenty of room to run on the upside. Your MACD here, your green is below your red, but looks like it wants to curl right on up. You get above that 21-day, you'll have a nice curl on that thing, and then we get that green above your red. We know what happens. You get yourself that nice rise right on up here. So again, on Amazon, just watch that 21-day. Very, very key on the upside. You close above, we got a good shot at that 195.37. Now, again, on the downside, this 8-day is key. That's 184.23. If that's lost, we just go to the 100, the 50-day, and the old 200-day sitting right there. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, take a look here at crude oil first. Now, again, I said always watch them futures there at 6 o'clock tonight. What I mean about that is yesterday, okay, we had that candle, so you're trading against that. So when you can see yesterday, the futures came down, it was holding the low end of this candle, okay? And that was very, very critical. And we're above that 50-day and above that 8-day. We were just sitting right there. So that's really like the first tell that says, hey, if I can make a higher high, then I can go right to my next level there of resistance, key resistance at 76.02, okay? So that's why you want to watch them futures. And a lot of times, you know, I do a lot of trading sometimes between 6 o'clock at night and 8 p.m. at night, so you can always do that. Or you can get yourself set up for the previous day, or for the next day, I should say, okay? So here, let's take a look at the upside. You can see where it went. We were looking for a target right there at 75.57. Went just above that. And what did? We went right into that 100-day, and boom, she came right below, and we closed below. Okay, this is why you always want to watch these key levels here. Your 8-day, your 21-day, your 50-day, your 100-day, and the red is the old 200-day. Makes your life very, very easy in trading charts. Okay, so right there, what we're looking on the upside is looking at that 76.02. If we can get above that, right there is that 200-day sitting at 77.33. We get above that, then we'll just have this high. 78.46. There's your upside targets, but you got to close above that 100-day to get to the 200-day to get above. Now, again, we get above here, then we just look to the left of the chart, which you got 79.10, and then we'll come on top of this candle. You're looking at 80.16. Okay, so there's your next levels here, but you got to crack that 100, that 200-day, and then we have to crack above that price channel that's sitting at that 78.46. Now, downside, well, this was resistant. Now it becomes support. So 75.57, that's what we're looking at as the old support level here. Then we'll come over here to yesterday's high. You're looking at 74.45. Level. Then what we can do is we come over here to the bottom of this candle, looking at 73.62, and then we come right down here to this 50-day, which is very, very critical. I should say we hit that 8-day first, 73.79, and then we have that 72.74. Never forget about that 8-day, like I just did right there. Okay, so 8-day is very, very critical. As long as that price is above the 8-day, it looks like we can go higher with that situation. But again, that 8-day can roll over just like it had here. See how nice this was? Rolled right on up here, went right into the resistance, and then what happened? Okay, you had another red candle, and then she just came down, and where'd that 8-day go? Boom, came all the way down. So always watch that here, okay? Because if you look at the chart patterns here, we got some double top situations. Look at here, see this? Right into the 200-day, came down. Right to the 100-day, came down. Right here into the 200-day, came down. Now what do we got here? Same thing, okay? So let's just see what's going to happen here. So always look to the previous chart. Not saying that's exactly what's going to happen, okay, because I say if you crack above that 100-day and that 200-day, and then we could also go very much higher here. But always look to the past, how that cracked right into there. See how that cracked there? See how it cracked here? Okay, and then she came right on down here. So let's just, okay, so then at 6 o'clock tonight, now you're watching today's high. That's 76.22, and you're watching that 73.26, the high in that low. Okay, the key, and also you want to watch is that 100-day, because we crack above, then we can go to the next level and then to the next level. Downside, watch that 8 SMA. Now that 8 SMA is going to be higher. Okay, right now you're sitting at 73.80, but when that future's open, that will be higher towards the 74 mark. Okay, same way with the 21-day. You're sitting at 71.35, but that will be higher. But as long as that price is above that 8-day, looking very, very good. RSI 58, plenty of room to run. Green over your red, bullish. Really, really good trading here in the UCO there today. Very, very nice here today, okay? UCO got as low as 28.46, and we got 29.85. I didn't get the whole thing here, but I got a point, and that's what I was looking for. I'm trading 5,000 shares nicely, okay? Just on the old Crude ski. Okay, now natural gas. You can see where this candle here, this was a tail, okay, because what you did is you wiped out all these days here, okay? You just engulfed all of them 4 days, and we closed below that 8-day. Tells me that, boom, once you close below that, she's going to go lower. Now, been pointing out this 21-day here. Yeah, did it go lower? Yes, but where did it close? Right above it, okay? Very, very key. So today's low, we got as low as that 2.58. So just look to the left of the chart here, okay? So what we're looking for, 2.56. Came within a couple of cents, nicely, okay? Then, again, if that's lost, we're going to come right here below this. You got 2.53. We look to the top of this candle, 2.46, and then we come right here at 2.43, your 100-day, okay? But right there, that 21-day is absolute key. Now, upside, very, very simple. We just look at today's high, okay? 2.7. We look at yesterday's high, 2.72. Okay, we'll come up here, 2.78, and then there's the big boy right there at 2.799. Now, again, when the futures open here on natural gas, that won't be 2.799. This will be lower, but you have to close above. If you can close above this key 8 SMA, well, then we just follow the candles. What we got here, okay? Roughly 2.84. That's going to be your level. Then we'll come out to the bottom there. You got 2.87. Then we'll have right there at 2.90. Then we just followed everything right on up here. You got 2.94. We got 3 here. Then we're looking for that 3 level, and then we're looking for the big retest there at that 3.019. But you have to crack above that 8-day. Right now, we're trading between the 21-day and that 8-day. So if this rallies up here, let's just see what the reaction is when it gets to the 8-day situation. So how I usually trade it is I'll take my shares and I just take off. I usually trade 5,000 shares of UNG. Okay, so when it gets to that 8-day area, I'll probably take off a couple thousand shares. Okay, boom. I just hold the 3,000. So just in case it breaks up, then I can always buy it back if it closes above. Plus, I have that 3,000 shares riding. But I got money in the pocket from the 21-day to the 8-day. Okay, so always looking at that. Now, RSI looks like it wants to move back up here. This here, you got it's bearish because you got a bearish cross here. However, it can be just like this where it comes down and then right back up again here. You know what I'm saying? See that? Right back up again. So let's just be a little bit patient with this. So watch that 21-day on the downside. If that's lost, we follow the candles down till you hit your 100-day. Upside, that 8-day is everything. You crack above, we follow the candles until we get that big retest. Okay. Crude oil again, just watch that 100-day. You crack above, you got the 200-day, you got the top of this candle. That's what you're looking for. Okay. Downside, watch that 8-day, that 50-day, and the 21-day. Those are your key support levels here. Again, see, as that came down, I said it doesn't matter if it comes down. Where is it going to close at the end of the day? And where did it close? See, it closed above the 8-day and closed above the 50-day. That's the key. Okay. So then the next day, once you start making that higher high, boom, take a long, boom, there she goes. Okay. That's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Remember, tomorrow's Friday, but just remember, tomorrow's that PPI number. Okay, so that's going to measure the, the actual business inflation. CPI here was the consumer inflation. That was a lot higher than they thought. The Fed cut, a half a point, which I think is a big, big mistake. I think they should have went 25 at the most. You know what I'm saying? They left a little bit in the holster because now as they start cutting, you can't have inflation going up because then they're going to end up raising rates here again. So I just think they made a mistake. But again, this is election year. I have not a clue if that's the motivation here or whatever it is. But again, I think cutting a half a point was a big mistake. They should have just took a 25% cut. Now they're saying, well, we might not cut another half a point. We might do this, might not. See, you're getting yourself all jammed up into nothing. So just watch that report tomorrow at 8:30. It's going to be key. And then we have that rig count there at 1. Now today also, Tesla, Robotaxi, after the close here, let's see what that POS can do. Okay, is it going to be, wow, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread is going, say we're going to do this and do this, or is it going to be a total nothing burger? Okay, so just remember. And another thing about the Robotaxi, watch out. Okay, if he said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Yeah, okay. When are you going to start delivering this? When are you going to take this in action? Because if it's like that Cybertruck, you waited 4 years and then you got the Cybertruck. You can't wait 4 years. The other competition will kill you. Okay, that's what I got for you. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.